Yo, what up and welcome. This is your boy Sean Image, and this is my Raven Season 2 wish list, so to speak. A few things that I wanted addressed, and a few things that I think would be fun, that would make the character, that much more fun to play as well as help Raven, uh, climb the rank, you know, uh, and actually compete with some of the top 10 characters in the game. Because right now, Raven, he doesn't really have like the best frame data, so I wanted to address a few things with that. And so let's get started. Okay, first thing I want to address is Raven doesn't have the greatest lows in the game. His lows are a little bit, lackluster. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to change down 4 to an 18 frame attack, right? This needs to be 18 frames and get rid of that -2 on clean hit and make it either 0 or +1. Because what's the point of that? What's the point of a -2 if I'm getting a clean hit on a low poke? And there's another thing I wanted to address. Let me see if I could make make it Kazuya what I need him to do. So this and on counter hit gives you +13, right? But here's the issue with this. It's not a true 13 frames advantage that you're actually getting out of this move. This is an 11 frame while rising 4. You can still recover and block because Raven is taking too long getting off the floor. So maybe this. You're not getting any of this for free. This is either, anti-masher, retaliation, but there's nothing guaranteed out of this move. And I don't understand the reason for this on counter hit. It doesn't give you anything. So my suggestion is instead of this being a +13, this needs to be a +15. So that way I could at least get this. The lows are, no, none of this stuff is going to hit. And yeah, that's an issue right there that one needs to be addressed. The next thing I want to address is I know a lot of people in the discords, especially the Raven discords, they would love for back 1 to be a mid instead of a high, right? And that's completely fine, right? But I think I have a better idea. I want back 3 buffed. Back 3 needs a buff. As of right now, back 3 is pretty useless in the neutral. It comes out way too slow at 27 frames, 29 frames to impact. That's too slow. Also, the plus frames, +4, that means nothing because the amount of pushback, you can't do anything else after. There's nothing you could do. There's too much pushback on this move. So what I want changed, I want this to mirror Kazuya's forward 3 axe kick. I believe it's 20 frames to impact. And yeah, make this 20 frames. And then on block, if you want to keep the plus frames at 4, that's fine. But the pushback needs to be eliminated completely. This needs to mirror Lily's, I believe it's down forward 3, I believe, the notation. You see how this is 20 frames? I want Ravens to mirror this. All right. Back turn, down 3 is 25 to 27 frames. And it's minus 26 on block. Then you have full crouch, 3 plus 4, minus 23 on block. The minus frames on these moves, I don't know if I'm beefing with them or not, but the amount of frames, 25 to 27 is a little bit too slow, in my opinion. I know it's been that way for a very long time because I have a feeling that a lot of Raven's frame data was pretty much just carried over from Tekken 5 all throughout, and they never made any real adjustments. But this needs to be changed. So, for example, with I'm using Feng Wei, his back turn down 3 is 18 frames. 18 frames. Not 20, not 25, 27, 18. 18 frames. It's still minus 26, which is fine because they're launchers. And that makes sense. Like if I successfully see that you're trying to do a launcher on me, I should be able to launch you back, right? But Raven back turn down 3 is too slow. It needs to be 18 frames as well. Also, I would love for all Soul Zone options, even if you do it manually. It would be so dope if you could cancel the animation and go into Shadow Step. I think it would have great utility to be able to stance cancel Soul Zone before he clasps his hands together, cancel it, and go into, Shadow Step. That would be beautiful because not only would that give counterplay to the already existing counterplay for Raven going into Soul Zone, but it will also change combo routes tremendously. So it would give even more expressive freedom as far as what Raven can do, while juggling characters and doing combos and creating combo routes. I'm sure the combo specialists out there will really love that addition because it would really expand upon creative expression with Raven himself. You have 2-4, right? You see how a wall crumbles? This is what I want. I want for Raven and back turn, for a back turn 4-4-3, when blocked, have that same wall interaction as 2-4. Because right now, currently, it does nothing. and you're -9. Okay. For the final, thing I wanted to make changes to for Raven is his clone options, right? He can't hit confirm any clone options whatsoever. I'm pressing 4. I'm trying to delay it and press 4. You have to commit. If I'm +8, let me take advantage of those 8 frames, and let me be able to hit confirm and delay the 4. All right, so those are all of my thoughts on adjustments that Raven needs in this upcoming season 2 of Tekken 8. Hopefully, he gets some of those things that I mentioned. If he gets nothing that I mentioned, it's going to kind of suck. But hopefully, they do show him some love for season 2, because Raven, as of right now, he's just too much wind up on his attacks, and he's too minus on his attacks. And I understand that the design philosophy for Raven is supposed to be high risk, high reward. But in my opinion, in order to really tap into that reward, you'd really have to be a Raven specialist to like really lock in with the character, understand frames, understand all of these things in order to actually be successful. But even then, your win rate ratio is probably going to be 60-40 anyway, because playing against people who know the Raven matchup is probably like the worst, most frustrating matches that you could ever do, because he doesn't have the frame data to challenge a lot of things. His Sabaki doesn't work all the time because his Sabakis don't activate as soon as you do the notations. It's like a frame or two after you do the notation. So it's like you could get jabbed out, you could get launched, you could get all types of things happen to you, and you're trying to play defensively, and it's very hard. You just have to like watch out for others' attacks and see what you can high crush and what you can block punish, because as far as Raven being able to challenge is extremely hard, and you're going to trade a lot of attacks with people that's going to lead you into a launch, and they're going to recover and be able to get the full launch combo, and then that might just cost you the round or the match. So hopefully you agree with some of my suggestions. If you don't agree, you can, let me know in the comment section down below if you do agree with me. Or if you have your own specific suggestions for Raven. We can have a conversation down in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. Peace.